SMT Nation, let me have a moment of your time so I could tell you a little bit about our partner, Southern New Hampshire University, otherwise known as SNHU. SNHU is a great opportunity for a lot of you out there to possibly embark on a new career training, all right, getting a degree in a field that could be financially rewarding and intrinsically rewarding as well. It's a school that can give you world-class student support so you never feel left out. They've got great opportunities and programs for you to earn, job projection for growth, flexible term starts, 24/7 online accessibility. They also have a very extensive portfolio of degree programs with some of the lowest tuition rates across the country. And quite often you can transfer up to 90 credits toward any undergraduate degree that they offer. Different courses might include network security, application security, incident response, and investigation through their online BS and cybersecurity, one that I feel is quite compelling for a lot of you out there. So using our partner link down here in the description, as well as here on the screen, you guys can see it, snhu.edu/Sneed. You can check out their programs, get more information, register for courses, and sign up for your future. Consider SNHU for your future coursework needs and getting a career in something very rewarding. Check them out, link is in the description. This one, why wireless carriers still need a retail presence. Okay, this one I haven't even read yet. I want to kind of go through it with you guys and just kind of give you my take, as you know, this is one of those topics that really hits the channel directly, right? This is a direct, item that we cover here on the channel. And, we have a lot of friends within the industry. We've had a lot of folks that have, members of the community that work within the industry as retail operators, owners, sales associates, customer care agents, right? So this definitely hits home. Picture of a Cricket store. According to the latest JD Power data, wireless customers are more satisfied with their experiences at a retail store than any other channel for care interaction. And, except for cost, retail store interaction is one of the biggest factors influencing wireless customers' overall levels of satisfaction with their carriers. So this basically tells me when a customer goes into the store, they leave feeling satisfied. The experience is positive. And I think what happens is you have this human connection, right? So you walk in, you're greeted, a friendly person, a friendly face greets you and says, hello, how are you doing? How can I help you? If you had a concern about your phone, if you needed to upgrade, if you don't know how to do your setup process, they can do all that stuff for you in the store. And they're masters, right? They're supposed to be mastered in all the things that go on with sales and all of that. The brick and mortar difference maker. That's not to say the role the wireless retail store plays in the typical customer journey hasn't evolved quite a bit. For starters, fewer wireless customers overall are using them. So foot traffic within physical stores is down. Most wireless customers now say they prefer mobile and digital channels for routine problem resolution, paying a bill, getting account info, new purchases, account help, according to JD Power's customer care study. Yeah, that number is going to increase every year. We've heard every CEO talk about this and how they're going to be surgical and selective on the number of retail stores that they operate. They want to reduce it. They'd rather have call centers than have people doing customer care in stores. And that's why, if you look at the way that T-Mobile moves today, if you're not in the T-Mobile store to, upgrade devices, add lines, port in from other carriers, they really want you doing everything online. They want you working through the app. That's kind of, the MO of the retail store at this point. In fact, when customers are experiencing problems, those problems are less likely to be solved on the first interaction via digital and phone-based channels than they are in person. Accordingly, the average customer satisfaction score from this past July to December for an in-store interaction was 861 on a 1,000-point scale, while the average satisfaction score for digital interactions was 843. Mobile was 839. So let's look at those numbers. On a mobile connectivity channel, 839. Digital channel, maybe by web and chat, 843. And then in-person, 861. That is a sizable difference. So in person, things are getting done the first time more often. Customers say they're more satisfied with the in-store experience. It seems a carrier's retail presence is more about customer interaction than it is about actual sales. In fact, customer satisfaction for purchasing a new phone is the lowest in store. This tells me that people know what they want. So they just go online and order it. Right? They want the new iPhone 15, or they want the 15 Plus, or they want the 15 Pro or the Pro Max, or they want a Galaxy, or they want a Pixel. They know what they want, they just order it online. And they're comfortable doing that and then setting everything up themselves. It says here it's not just about convenience. When purchasing a new device in store, customers are less likely to say that their carrier representative explained the latest network technology, the bill contents, provided literature, or reviewed the latest offers and promos than customers making other in-store purchase transactions. The lack of information during the device purchase is contributing to lower satisfaction with this purchase type in store. So it sounds to me like in person, people are getting to hear what the store can offer them, what the brand can offer them, additional services, additional add-ons and things that they might actually want. I know people complain about going to the store and having to get the whole rigmarole about what you should buy and what you need and what's included. But it sounds to me like they're more satisfied when they at least get to hear what the salespeople have to say, right? So fielding all the offers. How do we wrap this all up? Well, it's a constantly evolving thing. The carriers are constantly evaluating how do they best serve the customer and how do they best optimize their resource allocation. They don't want to own and operate stores and pay rents and all the fees that come with it, along with the payroll that it requires, if it doesn't have a return. So the carriers, they understand, they know the in-store experience is best, but it's not feasible to do that on a grand scale anymore when the traffic just isn't there. There's so many people who are comfortable just ordering stuff online. They're just not going to be sold on all the extras, and they're not going to be aware of all the additional goods and services that the company might offer, which kind of sucks if you're a carrier, because you want to get people involved, you know, looking at your T-Mobile home internets of the world, Verizon 5G home internet. You know, you want to sell them on a case and a screen protector and a charger. And, you know, I remember that was always the thing back in the day, back with like, even when I was buying my Blackberries and my Motorola Droids, you know, and, you know, people picking up iPhones from the Apple store and stuff. Like, you just pick it up, you just walk up, there's a window or a desk, and, you know, everything is so quick. The experience is different now. And for the folks that still want and need retail presence, you know, you might have to drive a few extra miles, you know, now that you have a less dense grid of stores. Store reductions are likely going to continue. That's probably not going to change as the companies try to navigate those waters. You know, it's all about cost.